Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute. I haven't done a video in well over 2 months, and this video is going to tell you why I've decided to go ahead and get a little bit of therapy and to try to help myself out a bit with everything that I have just been dealing with lately. So yeah, and if you're like experiencing unstable emotions and you feel that you may need to talk to somebody, I think this video will help you out as well. So just a taste of a piece of a bit of a background. I I had a bit of a breakdown on the day after Mother's Day. If you do not already follow my channel, I make a lot of plus size fashion videos and whatever, and just try to help women with confidence and just the things that I have went through in life. So I talk a lot about things that women can relate to and have struggled with before. And so yeah, that's pretty much some of the content. Oh, I get into beauty and lifestyle things as well, but yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the content of my channel. So I really enjoy what I am doing here, but once I got to this new job that I have now, if you don't already know, I am an accountant by day. Outside of the YouTube channel and the blog that I run, I am an accountant by day, and I just started a new job in April. This is now what, August? So I just started this new job in April, and by the time I had like a bit of the breakdown, I don't want to say mental breakdown, but I was just like over everything. You know how you have bills to pay but you just don't care? I don't know if you've ever felt that way, like the bills that you have to pay or the things that you have to do motivate you to get out of bed. I didn't have that at all. Like, I didn't care about getting out of bed. I didn't have anything to push me. And the next day, after Mother's Day, I had a bit of a breakdown at work. So, well, not just at work. Like, I had been crying from the time I got in my car headed to go to work, from the time that I left work during my lunch, and I did not come back. So at that time, I didn't know if I was going to go back because I was just so over everything. Now, I had just, I guess you can call it an anxiety attack. Yeah, I had like an anxiety attack. I was crying and crying and crying. Nothing could stop me from crying. I had to go get my mom to kind of help me even be able to get back to the house because I was crying so much. But yeah, it was a lot going on. Like, I put a lot of pressure on my future and the things that I have plans, my goals in life and all of that. I put a lot of pressure on myself with that. And so when I decided to get therapy was during that time. It was like actually that same day that I actually had the breakdown. I didn't go back to work. Like I said, I stayed in the bed all day for the rest of the day and kind of cried it out. And like the next day I cried a little bit and ended up going back to work the next day, which I'm so surprised because I didn't care if a manager called or anything like that. Like, I did not plan on going back when I had the anxiety attack. But I went ahead and signed up for Faithful Counseling, and I got a therapist through there. And so from then I have been talking with her, and she has helped me break down a lot of the problems that some I've already knew I had, and some I did not know was creating an issue, which I think is a good reason why everyone that's having like any mental problems or just being able to cope with life should talk to someone else, because they'll be able to point things out to you that you may not find as important to why you handle things the way that you do. So basically, I have quite a bit of things that are I'm working on, but the main thing is to be able to enjoy life without having to focus so much on my goals. Like, I mean, you focus on your goals, but I have this thing to where if something doesn't go the way that I planned it to go, for instance, if like I didn't have this done by this age, or you know, be able to have this accomplished by this age, if something like that does not work out that I had planned for myself, if it doesn't work out, I don't know how to, you know, keep going. I don't know how to just like switch it up and be like, you know what, Ashley, it's okay, just, you know, get up, we're gonna do this or we're gonna do that, and then it's okay, this may not have been for you at the time or something. Like, it's hard for me to get over that. So I kind of get a little depressed, and that in itself just stops me from being able to be, you know, stops me from being able to work and to accomplish things and to, you know, keep pushing. And so that is one main reason why I'm like, there's so many areas in my life that I don't have control in that I really wish that I did. And I beat myself up over those issues. And so it causes so much more anxiety and pressure on myself that it was like, hey, I mean, you don't have any control over this right now. All you can do about it now is just pray about it and put it in God's hands and see him work his magic over your life. But he's not gonna work as much as I want him to unless I give it to him. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a Christian, this may not mean anything to you, or you may not understand what it is I'm saying, but what I'm talking about is faith in general. It's so many things that I just have to have control over, I have to have my hands on, that I don't allow God to operate in my life. I don't have faith in him to do certain things that I need him to do in my life. So this particular area of how I think in my goals pretty much runs how I operate my life. And I don't think that should be the way it is. Like, you should have your goal, you should do what you can humanly possible to achieve your goal, but not run yourself down. You should be able to achieve your goal and still be able to lift yourself up at the same time. And it's hard to try to achieve your goal and still be in a depressed state of mind. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of have to work on that first. So that's what I'm doing. I have been in and out. I haven't been diagnosed, but you know how you know something is wrong with you? Like, you know something isn't right, and I don't need a doctor to tell me that I'm depressed. You know, it's just like, you know, there's something that's not right. And that's how I've been feeling for years. Since college. I'm 28 now, and I graduated college at 21 or 22. But yeah, I've been feeling like that for years. And so it's just like, I know if it's a struggle and up and down for me, so many, you know, times of me having to go to work, I don't want to have to go work for someone else, or I don't want to have to go to work, period, or I don't want to have to do just general things like get up and go brush my teeth. It's just those things, those things, it seems like it takes God himself to pick me up and have me to do. Like, it's so hard to get out of bed some days. And if you've ever been in those situations, you definitely should go and check out some type of counseling, some type of therapy service, to where even if you can't go, you know, you don't have the time. Like myself, I don't have the time to go to somebody's office for a therapy session. Plus, it gets expensive out of this world. But they have so many different different companies and therapy services that allow you to get help now, like Faithful Counseling, which is the one that I use. If you're a Christian, I would definitely suggest that, because it actually aligns the therapist or the counselor that you're working with to the Bible, so you kind of have that path, them to kind of help you get back on track. They have, what is it? Talkspace. They have Talkspace, which is another really good big one. And the thing about it is, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in counseling or in therapy. I don't know how long I'm going to be there, but I know so far in the last 3 months, May, June, July, August, a little bit of 3 months, almost 3 months, I have learned so much about myself. I have not enjoyed my life. I'm 28 years old and I'm always looking for the next thing instead of being present in the moment. And she has taught me that. My therapist has taught me how to slow things down, enjoy life. Sometimes when I don't even feel like getting up, it's okay. If you just want to just take that day. But there's some days where I have to push myself, you know, and you already know some things like that. But there are also things like how I talk to myself in my head. I didn't know that I was pretty much causing myself to have anxiety attacks by the words that I use. So yeah, I'll definitely would say things like, oh, you're so stupid. Oh, you're so this. Oh, you're just, oh, that was dumb, Ashley. Nobody ever gonna want to talk to you if you talk like that. You know, just stuff like that. If I say stuff like that to myself constantly, then how are you ever gonna feel good about yourself? And I didn't realize that I still do those things. I thought I actually had gotten better, but apparently I still do those things. So that's where I've been. I've been trying to work on myself, work on the way I talk to myself, and I have been going to therapy. And so I ask you guys to definitely pray for me. And as well, I'll be praying for you guys as well, because if anybody you know, experiences the things that I have experienced just in my head alone, I think definitely getting help is the best step for you to do, because sometimes your emotions take you to a place where you don't know what you would do, and it's just not safe for you to be alone sometimes. And that's the first step, is to admit those things. So definitely, if you feel alone, you feel like you're crying all the time, you don't know why, you feel like you just can't get out of bed, you can't make it to the next day, you don't know what you're gonna do, call somebody, call a friend, call a family member or somebody to help you search for a therapy service that will allow you to get that help. And my battery is running low, so I'm trying to close this with a good note. But yeah, guys, I have definitely felt better. I'm getting better, and I ask you to keep praying for me and working with me in that, so that I can move forward and just grow better and stronger in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, and in my confidence. So yeah, this is just a bit of an update. I'm gonna have a haul to you guys soon. I just placed the order last night. Okay, it's coming. Okay, so I'm gonna have a haul for you guys in the next couple videos. But yeah, I thank you so much for being patient and still being subscribed to my channel. I love you all. And if you're not subscribed and you see this, definitely shout me out, comment what you're going through and how therapy has helped you if you are in therapy. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel. I hope to talk to you guys soon. Bye.